Showcase Bafwetu, welcome to Anything Football with Chubbs and Lungs, and today's video is that we are going to listen to the verdict from Ncobo and Victor Hlungwani, a verdict regarding the penalty incident from the Soweto Derby over the weekend involving Urele Mufokeng and Unjabulo Blom, where Unjabulo was holding Urele, trying to prevent Urele from finding the back of the net and getting a late winner. Well, the penalty incident split the country into two. Most people, Kaizer Chiefs fans in particular, but the Orlando Pirates win was controversial. Well, it turns out that the win was not controversial because the penalty was not controversial. A verdict from Ace and Victor Hlungwani, they both say the penalty was rightfully given. It was rightfully given, a penalty. Ngizowafaka ama videos abo uyizwele from the horse's mouth. Why is the penalty legitimate? It is because Urele, the progression of play, it did not have the progression of play, Urele. He only had 2 seconds to readjust his footing, get his balance, and he was not in control of the ball and also have a shot at goal. On top of that, goalkeeper Bruce Vuma, uphumile emapalini, came out of the goal post and blocked and prevented Urele from having a clear sight at goal. If uhlalile lapha emapalini Bruce and then washuta kahle Urele engaphazanyisanga, then ke lapho bengeke kubuyele kwi penalty. And yona into bengishilo on my TikTok video way before, the day before, kuze kuphume analysis nje from Victor and Ncobo ukuthi bafowethu there was no advantage there. Awukwazi ukuthi umuntu umnika 2 seconds ukuthi adjust ifooting yakhe ephinde shoot and all of that. On top of that kube khona goalkeeper who's blocking him at such a close proximity. There's no advantage there. There's no progression of play. Right? There was no progression of play. So Ace uthi referee did the right thing by delaying a whistle elinde ebuka ukuthi kwenzakalani. Right, elinde ukuthi kwenzakalani, ingabe Urele uyakwazi ukudlala under the 2 seconds or akakhona ukudlala because there's no progression of play if a goalkeeper uzoblocker kanje. Right, asiqale silalele Ace Ncobo bafowethu. Ngithema ngilikhuluma lolu daba TikTok kwakhona abantu abangithukayo. But sekuyabonakala ukuthi bafowethu verdict yam nam earlier on be right ukuthi no, you can't do all of that under the space of 2 seconds. So bafowethu, we are going to start by listening to the verdict from Ace Ncobo and then silalele eka Victor Hlungwani shortly after a verdict ka Ace Ncobo uzizwele ukuthi bathini. Bayasho impela ukuthi the penalty was rightfully given.
I always say on this show that refereeing is about bravery. If you're not brave enough, keep away from the whistle because you're never going to make any kind of decision. The bravery of making a decision at that moment, whether it was right or wrong, we've got to applaud the bravery of the moment, first and foremost. As we go into the incident itself, and I've heard, and read a lot of things that people have said about the referee giving advantage. Let's first rule that out. There was no advantage given by the referee. Look at him. At no point during the entire phase of play does he stretch out any arm of his to indicate that there's an advantage. Looks at the situation, blows the whistle, points at the penalty mark. No advantage was given. I want us to start there, that there was no advantage that was given. What the referee did was to look at that incident. He looked at the holding taking place inside the penalty area. And we'll look at the holding as it continues. And we'll look at the impact that the holding has on the player who was in possession at the time the holding started. And now, because he's being impeded from proceeding to be in possession, he loses possession. And when he is about to regain possession, there's already another defender. Because that's what a goalkeeper is. There's another defender who is now attacking the ball right in front of him, and the referee blows his whistle the moment that ball scrapes past the outside of the upright. Did he give an advantage? No. Would he have been correct in giving an advantage? No, because there was no advantage realized. There was no striker against whom an offense was made in possession of the ball. So it wouldn't have been an advantage. That's the first point. The second point is that people have been asking why not a red card?
Yeah, because
ordinarily
there was no attempt to play
holding like that, and there's an obvious goal scoring opportunity. Even if the penalty is awarded, it's a straight red for holding because there was no attempt to play the ball.
Yes.
But the key issue is to look at that. As soon as the goalkeeper came out, he killed any obviousness of a goal scoring opportunity. So there was no doxo involved. That is why it became an ordinary situation of a player holding an opponent, penalty awarded, spot on decision in awarding the penalty, spot on decision in showing the yellow card, spot on decision in the bravery of the moment. Beautiful, beautiful from the.
And then we see there's hands that are used. In football, rugby, we are bamba. It's allowed. Okay. But in football, when you use hands, automatically the foul has been committed because it's holding. Now we look at the impact. Did he prevent? Did he delay? Look at Blom there. You see he's holding. It's already an offense. Now we're waiting for, is he delaying? He's now delaying him. With the control a ball. We will tell you today, no, I'm going to control a ball because the ball is not on his leg. No. And then that delay causes Vuma to close, and then the angle, Angasana chance. The referee did not give an advantage. He delayed the whistle. When he delayed the whistle and realized that there is no benefit for Mufokeng, he brought play back.
Ref, no, even with this, how long must the delay be? Because, okay, Nvari Lekwala, 1, 2, 3 seconds, 10 minutes. How long must the delay be?
It is stated, and coach would know. Some will say, why not red card? So red card, because there's also a doxo element here. If we play it again there, you will see that if you go back there, let's see. Before holding here, I want it here, I want it here. Yes, he's one-on-one with the keeper. So there's doxo, which means penalty plus red card because he's using hands. So when you use hands, it's penalty plus red card. Why red card was not issued? Because of that delay by the ref. When you delay, now we go to reduce the sanction to yellow and penalty because hands were used. He's not challenging for the ball. So to answer your question, coach, is to say the last page will give you the answer in terms of advantage. Advantage law is there where we say